given the complexity of farming, which is one of the dumber things I've ever said, more obvious things I've ever said.
I've got you on that.
So it's incredibly complex, and there are all these choices that have to be made. If I'm a aspiring winemaker, and I'm not talking about any, I just want to go make Pinot Noir in the Russian River Valley, and you're starting today, what's the process in terms of finding grapes that are going to be at a standard? Assuming I want to make really good wine, if you start today to buy grapes for next year, what's that like for somebody from the outside? Because we hear so much about buying grapes and sourcing grapes and what it means, and wineries come and start, and there are people that just hit home runs, and without any judgment on what anybody's done, where would you begin if you didn't have the family connections you have? And I don't mean it in a way of you're doing really good stuff and you have great family connections, but for somebody starting a winery, and we hear about that a lot, how would one go about identifying grapes,
There's a number of ways to go about that. It's really tough to walk into any industry that you don't have any experience in, and and hit a home run. I just can't imagine doing that. But what I've seen people, there are various ways to do it. Basically, the easiest way is to bring your checkbook and find some consultant who will connect you with, they'll sell you some of their knowledge, and they will connect you with vineyard sources that are likely to give home runs, and they'll connect you with winemaking facilities or consultants that have experience. You can buy your way in, so to speak, to that. If you just come in and say, well, I'm going to do this all myself, another way would be, I guess, to buy a bunch of really good vineyard designate wines, get their addresses out of the phone book, go down there, and then try to offer them more money than somebody else. And all of these things have been done. There's a number of ways to do it. But it's just difficult to get into anything without some experience, either personal experience or hired experience.